Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Jewel. We're moving on with, I think, part 4 of this desk set series with a little matching journal. And so let's get right into it. So what we have so far is we've made the all the pockets, we've decorated it, we've made the main file or the main folder part, pocket, etc. So I've listed below, I will list below this video the parts 1 through 3, and we're going to move on. Now, I had already started recording this when my dogs went ballistic, so today we are just sewing in the papers. The last time I had to come in and reinforce the spine and we were pretty much out of time, so I did that off camera. And I started sewing in. It's a simple 3-hole pamphlet stitch. And I'm trying to think. But anyways, I'm just going to go on rather than pulling this all apart. If you're unfamiliar with how to sew pages in, I have a lot of videos where I have sewn pages in. So let me sit down and continue on and hope my dogs behave for the rest of this session. Today I'm hoping to decorate this a little bit and maybe get on to tags. So we are now going back into the middle, hoping not to split my threads, because then you got a real mess on your hands, and you really do. This is just a crocheted heavyweight crochet thread, and I have waxed it myself with this little bar of wax. I do have waxed linen thread, but it's pretty heavy duty, and this is such a petite little journal with a very small. See if I can get in here without, let's go right through the pages. All right, let me put it up this way so I can see better what I'm doing. There we go. And then that's it. And we are going to tie this off and then get into the decorating just a little bit. We're not going to overly. This is just a little, mostly for notes if you're going to use this as a, it's not a, you know, a, well, actually, somebody commented, I think in the last video, that their, so I'm just tying a knot here, their sister was getting married, having, I think she said her shower, her wedding shower, and she had a bee theme, and this little desk set would be perfect for putting cards and notes and things in it and storing it, and I thought that'd be, yeah, great idea. And not only that, there's our little journal. Let me look at my other one and see how I secured the okay, I simply did a seam, what do you call it? Hand-dyed seam binding on it, and it's like and I did a little, what do you call it, ball pin with a bee. So we'll do the same type of enclosure, but before we do that, let's go ahead and see what we can do in here to do a little bit of decorating. Okay, so we have this cute little pocket here, and let's just put a little label on it. She's got some labels in here, so we'll do a little label. Let me just see what else I've got. That's a little bit heavy. I've got scraps over here, so this one I had started to rip. So let's do this. This would be fun to, you know, type out your own. Let me see how big a piece. So I'm just going to do a small collage down here. Type out your own cute bee-themed, you know, words like beautiful and things like that. That would be fun, but I don't have anything like that right here, so. Trying to think if I have any kind of labels, small labels. She's got these cute tickets in there and things like that. So let's go ahead. We're going to put that first. I'm just pulling what I have on my desk. I think we'll do this first and then that. Let me just cut a little piece of this muslin trim, or fabric, I should say. Rip it up a little bit. Just a cute little layering. So let's put that on first. And then the little bee paper. So I hope you guys are enjoying this series, and I'd love a little feedback if you are, and maybe a thumbs up. On my channel, that always is an encouragement to me. And we'll put this, and then I'll see what else I might want to put a little something on the top of that. I think I might have some little blank let me see what I got in my box over here. Okay. Yep. I have these little, let's see what else I've got. This is cute. We'll go ahead and, we'll go ahead and put one of these. This is just a simple little label so that you can just, write in the front and mark what's going to be in your journals, or just put your name there or whatever. You don't have to even write on it at all. It's just a cute little embellishment. Okay, so we've got a little something on the front pocket, so you have room for a tuck here. So I haven't cut anything out yet to put in there, but we'll fill it. We don't need something on every page. This blank page, I am going to have my stencil here somewhere. I was going to stencil, let's see, here it is. I've got this cute little, you could use a floral stencil, or if you decide to do the bee theme. Just gonna add a little ink and have that little honeycomb effect. And there's a couple more, this one, some of them I printed on the back, some of them I left white. So I just wanna come in and do a little bit of this stencil. Let's see if I can get this where it doesn't shift. All right. One more here. Let's see what else we got. We'll do this, and then I'll do a couple more little collage bits on some of the pages. It's definitely easier to do this when it's not in the book, but I couldn't find my stencil on my desk yesterday while I was filming this. And now this one I had printed on both sides, so let's do a little bit here. There's nothing wrong with leaving your pages white if that's the look you're going for. So, but these, I've got some vintage book pages in here and things, so just add a little bit around the edges, and that's maybe the last one. Nope, one more. Let's get that one. Oh, I just realized I might be shaking the camera because my camera's on my desk. So I apologize for that. So I'll try to be a little bit more careful. All right, I have a little piece of one of my scrappy bits. I do have a video on how I create these. They're done with scraps and trims and things like that. So I pulled out one that had yellow in it. And let me see what else I've got back here. I have them in different colors. I have some green, but I wanted to pull out the yellow. Let me see. Nope, I'll put that aside. So I also have this cute bee. We'll pull that out. We'll put this somewhere. And some lace. All right, let's put a little something on the bag. So maybe just this little piece in the middle, just up here at the top. So I'm just going to cut right through this. So if you missed this video on this, how I make these, it is down somewhere, like 5 or 6 or 7 videos ago. Let's just cut this right here. We don't want to make this too bulky. Okay, I'm going to use a little Fabri-Tac on this. It's a little bit heavier. The drawing is on Monday, the 26th, I believe, for my giveaway. So if you would like to get in on that, I decided I'm going to do a little bit of stenciling here as well. Just have to make a positive comment. That's it, and be a subscriber on my channel. So it's simple, simple. I have a little bee stamp somewhere. I might go through afterwards and do a couple of bee stamps on some of these pages. Let's do a little something up here. Just a little fabric ruffle of this cute bee fabric. I don't want it coming out the edge. Right about there, I think. Or do I want it this way? No, I think I'll do it this way. And use a little Fabri-Tac on this. And I think I'll add a tiny little bulb pin here. Maybe a bee charm. Or maybe not a bee charm. That might be too heavy. I'm going to put a bee charm on the outside. Let me see my little... I've got a little fun little thing of different things here. I have this cute little flower. You know what I have? I have some butterflies over here. This little butterfly's cute. Let me see if I have any that are even a little smaller. I've got another one here. I like this one. All right, let me just ink it just a tad. I think this is from a Tim Holtz, one of his ephemera packets. So kind of just glue that right there. So we have a little butterfly. Okay. Rather than a bulb pin, which is bulky. What else do I want? Whoops, wrong. I've got the rest of this little piece here, so we could put this somewhere and actually make a little tuck out of it. So let me go up here. About right here. And then we've got another little tuck spot. So I'm just going to glue around the sides and then the bottom. And then you can tuck a little note or tag in there, and then we're going to say that's good enough for this little thing, and let's work on the closure. So we've got a little tuck here. Got this little paper that would tuck cute right in there, wouldn't it? Fold that, maybe add that in there after. Oh, you know what? Let me add a couple more things. I do have a couple of little scraps over here, if I can find them, and they would be cute on the page. This would make a cute little flip. So let's do this. Okay, let me get my stencil again. And we're just going to glue the back of that, and it will be a nice little flip just for interest. Oops. Any little elements you want to add to your pages to just make them pop a little bit. This was one of her little fold outs. So we'll finish this today, and then we'll come back and make the tags, and that will be the end. So is this part 5? So what I thought was going to be like a 2 or 3 parter ended up being. Now you could add some papers in here and make a little booklet. Do I want to do that? Because that would be fun. And then maybe I'll print out another one of these, and we'll make a little booklet and tuck it in one of the other, I don't think I want it there, because that's a good place just to do like a spread of pictures and things like that. I think I'll just glue it right here. Let me use this. Now you could also make this into a little tuck if you wanted, but I'm just going to glue the whole thing down. Just for a little interest. But I think I will print out another one of these, and we'll use it in the pockets and make a little booklet out of it. That would be cute. All right, so we just have a little flip here just for some notes. Okay, now I've got some seam binding. Let me see, I also have, now I dyed this. This is really pretty too. I had ordered this. Let me see, what do I want? I used seam binding on the other one, but this is really pretty, isn't it? It's got all the colors in it. And we could just do this. Let me see what I've got. Let me unravel this. I love the yellows and the browns. I think I'm going to use this. This is really cute. And just do a simple tie. How much do I need? So I do have this. I dyed the seam binding with lemonade alcohol ink, and then added some distressed marmalade in it. So, you know, I think I'm just going to use the seam binding. So simply what I did with the other one is I just wrapped it around twice. I'm just going to see how much we need here. About like that. And then I tied it in a bow. And then you can kind of just slip it off. So let's just do a little bow here. And another option is to just glue it here, you know, if you want to make sure it stays, or you can untie it every time. But, whoops, let me just do a bow. But I'm not, because I'm going to be adding the little ball pin. Lucy. No. Oh, I know why you're crying. Your sister's in your bed. Okay, on here, on my desk, I've got one of these cute little bronzy bee charms. And I have, do I have a ball pin out here? Yes, I do. And a ball pin. And then I think how I did that, how did I do that? I think I cut a piece of this gold thread, and then I just weaved it through the bee, the bee charm, and then I hung it to the there we go, like that. I just tie a knot here. I use this gold thread for a lot of things. And I had the silver, but one of my dogs chewed it up. So, oops. I like the silver. I use it at, I think like on my holiday journals and stuff. I have never tried putting this in my sewing machine. Trying to get the knot here, guys. This is a little fiddly. It's not always easy either with nails. Okay, so we've got a little knot there. Let me just take the top off of that, and we will call this little journal done. And that pops in the main. Oh, well, I'll be darned. All right, guys, you know what I'm going for. So I'm going to do this off camera, and I'm going to get a knot in here, and this is just going to clip through here and dangle off of there. Okay, I also have this cute tassel. No, I'm going to stay with the bee. All right, guys, so that's the little journal, and come back next, and we're going to make some of the stuff that's going to tuck in the pockets. All right, hope you're enjoying this little process. All right, have a blessed day. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.